buy my beats so I can buy a new mic arm. Yo, what's good guys? Hope you're all doing well. Honestly, 2025, I've been really slacking on videos, but I've been living my life, so don't hate me. It's been a while since I dropped a beat video, so I thought I might as well try and make a beat from scratch. I kind of have a rough idea of how I want to start, so before I lose that idea, let's get right into it. I know I want to start with a simple piano melody and then kind of expand from there, basically using my melody steps of creating chords and then building off of chords. So let's do that. So let me start with the piano, and I'm going to basically just lay down some root notes. Now let's make some minor chords. Lower the velocity, Jesus. Alright, and then I want to add a little bit of a bounce. I'm just going to start adding some notes here. Okay, now I'm going to take these root notes and drop in an octave. Okay, I don't like that. That's hard. Okay, so let me go an octave higher and then just build something repetitive. Okay, I like this quite a bit. This is what it sounds like if I have it at a higher velocity. So I'm just going to copy this over a few bars. Like this. I'm going to tuck this in behind the main melody. This already has a really good bounce, and that's the basic thing with making melodies, is you want it to have that kind of good bounce to it. So let me go in and quickly I added an 808 spins in here already, just so I can kind of create a bounce. So I might do that real quick, to be honest, just so I know what kind of bounce I want to go for. I want something simple that that has a lot of room to breathe. Pitch it down. Alright, let's add an analog labs and let's see what we can do with that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my main chords, these ones here, and throw them in analog labs and just start messing with some presets to see what I can find. There we go. I like this. We just got to EQ it a little bit, but we'll work with this. Dun, 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 dun. Let's find another layer for that sound, because I want to tuck that one with magic switch just to kind of spread it out. I don't want to make it the main melody. I kind of want something else to be the focus. This one's hard. I don't want these little notes though, I just want the main chords for this one, so let's do that. Alright, so I got an idea to change it up so it's not so boring. What I'm going to do is on the second bar here, I'm going to shift that up, and then that should sound a lot better. So I'm just going to copy all these over like this. Same with the 808s. We'll add another analog labs and we'll see what we can come up with. Trying to get this beat done in under 30 minutes. Let's see what we got. Let me get the top melody out of the way just so I can figure out the rest of this bounce. I like that kind of church bell, makes it a lot harder. Let's add an Electra, and let's see if we can find a subtle arp just to kind of tie in the bounce. Not a fan of this bell anymore with this harp. See how this sounds, just as a main lead. Nice, fuck it, let's add some kicks and snares and everything. Ah, it's hard. The kick is hard, man. Sicky's drums are insane. I need the snare that I'm thinking of. I'm just trying to find which snare fits my mind. Why that's so loud, Jesus. There we go. Now I want to perk before the snare, just to kind of make the snare hit a little harder. Best way to do that is if you just had a perk like that, right? And just before the snare, like one of these little, you skip one of these little dots. Not every one though, we just want to do it on every other one like this. This melody is carrying the beat. This Electra alone is carrying the beat. I'm gonna lay some vocals down on this and really see how I can make it sound. So I'll play the beat as the outro, but you guys kind of saw me make a beat from scratch in 25 minutes. So I'll edit this down to like 7 minutes hopefully, and you guys get an idea for how I make my beats. It's really about coming up with that main chord progression, building off that chord progression, and finding layers for your sounds, and then coming up with some really catchy melody on top of your chord progression. And then once you have that, the drums are pretty simple. Just make sure your hi-hats aren't too complicated and kind of flow with the beat, allowing for the artist to have room for their own vocals. And yeah, with those tips, you guys will be guaranteed making bangers. So stay tuned for more videos. I'm PJ, I'm out. Peace.